I'm Braxton, TED 5120/22. I take this opportunity to talk about the industrial trip we made to Mombasa from 29th June to 4th July 2025. During this 5-day trip, we visited several companies, and on the first day, we visited the AVA. The AVA is a Associate Vehicle Assemblers company located in Meritini, Mombasa Road. Their main activities are to assemble the automotive and commercial vehicle, and they assemble mostly the Japanese models. Those include the Toyota SUVs, the Toyota Land Cruisers, the Toyota Hilux, Mitsubishi Fuso, and Mitsubishi Fuso FV. Um, Toyota East Africa cancelled their contract in 2012 as the company now wants to start the independent production. They used to assemble vehicles for Toyota, but majorly they're assembling vehicles that themselves sell to produce to the market. The plant operates under different dealer networks, which include the Kenya Branch Vehicle Industries Limited, which include Scania Trucks, Marshall East Africa, the Tata and Hino, the Toyota East Africa Limited, the Toyota Land Cruiser Hilux, Fortune, Hire and Von. Their main activities are the main operations at the plant include the jigsaw sectioning, which is include which deals with the replication of vehicle parts, checking of vehicle parts. We have the spot welding that used to join the vehicle parts, the chassis, which deals with the Land Cruiser types, mostly involves the clamping and joining of the Land Cruiser parts. We have the three-wheel assembling, which includes the tuk-tuk parts and involved in fitting of engine to the tuk-tuk, unboxing the engine and its materials, etc. Logistics, we have the spare. While at the plant, we were taken through the various processes at the plant, which include the station chassis dressing, the station axle decking, the engine mounting, cab dropping, the final phase of vehicle, which include the correction section, leakage test, the wheel alignment section, and the brake test, the headlight testing. The ICT at the plant takes literally like 70%. Every operation at the plant uses ICT. The wheel alignment, the headlight test, the leakage test, the correction tests, everything is under ICT. For future, the plant is planning to leverage East Africa Common External Tariff, which provide duty-free access to regional market. They're actively planning to integrate assembling of electrical vehicles anytime soon. Green Free Services is another initiative they're planning to employ, which aligns with the North Corridor Green Freight strategy promoting carbon-free production. To open more farms to cope with the competition in the market, and also to create employment to the society. The safety measures include the facilities are operated and maintained with the compliance of laws and regulations of the AVA as a company, and also to ensure necessary compliance with the laws and regulation of the national government and the Ministry of Environment, to ensure products are manufactured not harmful to the people, to strive and continuously improve efficiency and its operation to minimize use of resources and generation of waste, employees to adhere to all applicable guidelines for the PPEs and procedures to help carry on their duties. Um, I would like to recommend one thing to the company, which is the safety of workers should be more emphasized. The firm should also embrace security alerts. They should also enhance their lighting in the plant, which yep. On day two, we went to Mombasa Cement Company, which is located in Vipingo, Kilifi County. The company was founded in the year 2007 to cater for building construction segments, and was mostly measured for the coast facilities. Uh, they have another plant in Athi River in Machakos County, and the core activities include production of cement of different grades. And the materials used for manufacturing of cement include the limestone, which is manufactured at the place, the iron ore, which is imported from India. We have the shell, which is imported from South Africa, coal imported from South Africa, and the processes include the production process include the extraction of raw material, which is limestone, that goes through the grinder and burned. The material are then stored and mixed into proportions. The cement grind and delivery gypsum small portions of 3 to 5 to the production proportionals are added to the clinker. Thereafter, they are taken to the clinker to the kiln where they are heated to temperatures of about 14 to 80, 14,000, 1480 degrees. After the material are heated, they are then taken to the kiln where the lithium carbonate is added, the cement is grinded and cooled to obtain the cement powder. It's then packed and the quality measurements are taken for the market. The safety measures put in place include the application of guidelines and procedures for the company, the compliance with the environmental guidelines and procedures to ensure execution of improvement action within the area, training of employees to conduct their activities in an environmentally sound manner, to ensure the facilities are operated, maintained, and when necessary, modified to ensure compliance with the laws and regulations of Mombasa and the national government under the Ministry of Environment. Role of ICT mostly is to enhance communication across East and Central Africa and all their branches, including the Athi River one, and enabling monitoring of workers who strive to meet their targets and enable the rewarded accordingly. The afternoon of the same day, we visited Kenya Pipeline Company, which was which is a state-owned entity that began in 1973. And their main activities are transportation and storage of petroleum products. It operates under 1,792 kilometer pipeline network and 5 depots within 14,980 meter cubed capacity. The key milestone are the parallel Mombasa Nairobi pipeline in 2018, acquiring the KPRL in 2023. Future of KPLC is to incorporate strategic plan, vision outlining its goals for future, including expanding its outreach to the neighboring countries, diversifying of new energy sources like LPG and LNP. The recent development includes the acquiring of the KPRL as fully owned subsidiary. Their core activities include the transportation of petroleum products, storage of and distribution of petroleum products across the counties and storage depots in Kenya, infrastructure development, training of and capacity building, and auxiliary services, which include the fiber optic cable services since 2018. Their safety measures include the fire safety, environmental protection, emergency response, training awareness, among others. Role of ICT at the plant include operational efficiency and automation, data communication and integration, fiber optic cable services. Others include the procurement and service chain management, the risk management, mitigation, and the CRM. On third day, we visited African Marine and General Engineering. African Marine and General Engineering was incorporated in Kenya in 1928, initially by British Indian Steam Navigation Limited, but later on the company is owned by the Claremont Holdings Limited and Multilink Holdings Limited. Their main activities include the hull repairs, engine repairs, electrical repairs, dry docking, and painting, lift life raft services, and afloat inland repairs. Their work safety include the implementation of comprehensive safety management systems, including regular training, risk assessments, and incident reporting procedures. The ICT is integrated for modern information and communication technology to enhance operations and project deliveries. Also, utilization of computer-aided design softwares, project management tools, and communication platforms to streamline processes. The future of AMCO um, is to expand the presence of new market across East Africa and beyond, while continuing to strengthen its expertise in existing engineering plants. On the evening of the same day, we visited Brolo Kenya Limited, the company which deals with the production of tubular steel products. And the company was initiated in Kenya in 1970 by Daniel Brolo, which is situated in Meritini, Mombasa Road. Brolo commenced the operation in 1972 by under the ownership of the Italian steel entrepreneur Tedeschi, who gave Brolo its distinct name. Brolo is one of the oldest cold rolling steel manufacturing companies in Kenya. Their activities include the production of rectangular hollows, the square hollows, circular hollow sets, and black pipes, the Z purlins, which are used in engineering and other commercial engineering operations. Um, Challenges they face is supply issues, the competition, export challenges, and the expansion challenges. The safety measures at the plant include the proper equipment, the PPEs, work area safety, height safety, and underground services. Role of ICT at the Brolo Limited include the enhancement of communication externally and internally, and improvement of information management, data analysis, streamline business processes, e.g., automation, workflow management, inventory management, customer relationship management, the CRM. Um, on the fourth day, we visited Kenya Ferry Services, the state corporation established under the CPM of law operating under the Ministry of Transport, Infrastructure and Housing and Urban Development, managed operation of ferries in the country. The headquarters are in Likoni, Peleleza, Mombasa. Their main activities include ferrying passengers and vehicles from Likoni to Mombasa Island, and from Mombasa Island to the mainland, Likoni. Also ferrying of vehicles from mainland Likoni to Mombasa Island and to and fro. Safety and security management at the place, revenue collection and cashless payment systems, customer service and public engagement, infrastructure and innovation, compliance and regulation of the KFS work with the Kenya Maritime Authority to ensure compliance and maritime safety, environmental. The future and the plan is to acquisition of new ferries, um, setup of Likoni Cable Car project, infrastructure upgrades, potential transition to Mombasa Gate Bridge, cashless payment enhancement, among others. Role of ICT include automated ticketing, improved security, inventory management, study which utilizes the technology of inventory control to improve efficiency, information access, and accuracy. Some of the challenges that are faced by Kenya Ferry include the defective pulleys and submerged prows, engine overhauls, which sometimes delay ferry engines operating and extend hours without proper maintenance, rust and regular maintenance and dry docking, among others. Um, Financial constraints, operational inefficiencies. The, during this period of our trip, we learned very many things. We incorporated our knowledge learned in class into real life activities, which was seen at the coast. And later on, we visited the Pirates Beach, where we were to take some refreshment before we could leave back to school. This was our time. Thank you.